Hey everybody, Attorney Sheena, good to see you. Simply Kidda, Practical K9, good to see you. D Mongrow, good to see you. Thanks for being in here. D McCormick 91, thanks for jumping in here and hollered. Yeah, yes, sorry, good to see you, good to see you. Phoebe Lakes, Kathy E. Smith, Yeez, Anthony Conklin. Anthony Conklin's awesome. Songs of Charisma, I love it. Practical K9, the webinar is 3 hours on Sunday. Anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. Oh, that's awesome. It's awesome, Practical K9. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours minimum. 2.5. It all depends, but I think at minimum 2 to 3 hours. Good to see you, Anthony Conklin. Anthony Conklin has become a good friend online. Hopefully, we're going to connect soon. You can check him out. He recently interviewed Anthony Robbins or Tony Robbins. He's traveling around. He's done speaking for the Knicks and a bunch of other organizations and corporations too. So he's a guy that I look at. Hey, Jen Heck, good to see you as well. Good to see you as well. Yes, Jen, we need to connect. We're supposed to do lunch. So I'm in my busy season. Trying to get a few other people to join. I said, oh, awesome, Practical K9. That's awesome. Let me know if you need me to talk to them or if they want to get a quick email. I can explain most to them. I'm Shannon. Good to see you. I'm Shannon. It's been a long time. I think you're in the DMV area. Shannon Henderson. We've communicated on email a few times, so I appreciate that. Guys, while you're in here real quickly, if you do me a huge favor, what time is it? You're here in London. It is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That may be 7. It might be 7 p.m. your time, yes, sir. Yeah, it might be 7 p.m. your time. For those who don't know, let me get this out of the way real quickly. I'm hosting this. Look, let me tell you who I am. First of all, who's new in the scope? People, I recognize a lot of people who are in here. Let me know who's new, who's not familiar with me and what I do and everything else. Put a 1 in the chat box if you please. And then I'm gonna go. Pearl Glasgow. Japanica Keating. You look familiar. You sound familiar. Maybe I've seen you before. Mama Zrita. Good to see you. Resume Workshop. Thank you for being in here. This is awesome. I really appreciate that. Guys, thank you for sharing. The other thing I ask you guys to do is to do me a huge favor. Oh, awesome. Wolfpack, I really appreciate that. Thank you. I ask you to do me a huge favor. You can share this out with your friends and your followers. Swipe up, share the broadcast. You can't hear anything? Can anybody else hear me? Yeah, you guys can all hear me, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry, Mike South. I don't know what's going on. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. And invite your friends and followers. Hey, Hockey Manager, great to see you. Songs of Charisma, I haven't seen you in a long time, so I really appreciate you being here. Awesome sauce. Guys, let me tell you who I am. Jumping out and in. Okay, I get it. I don't know what it is, Mike. Good morning, sweet and low. Good morning, Carla Bissong. Good to see you. Carla Bissong is a enterprising entrepreneur. Dorithria, good to see you as well. Carla Bissong is an enterprising entrepreneur based in the Houston, Texas area. She runs an art gallery. She's also a financial wizard, in addition to having the creative side of running an art gallery. It's phenomenal story. I'm kind of enamored by that whole experience. And she's doing great things. She's growing her business. And if you are in Houston, do me a favor, check her out. Go take a look and see her stuff. She has events, paint. I call them paint and sips, where you paint and drink wine and you paint stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. Different events going on there, and they also have commission art, commission pieces. So go check her out in Houston, and see if they have anything that you may like. It's for the casual art collector and a person who wants to spend tons of money. So that's always great. I love going to art museums, especially here in the Washington D.C. area. Now, for those who don't know who I am, my name is Ebongeka. I'm a certified public accountant in the Washington, D.C. area. I'm also the author of the best-selling business book, Start Me Up, The No Business Plan Business Plan. In addition to that, I am the founder of Economics, where I focus on your mission, mindset, and money. I spend my time working with businesses across the country to help them and work with them to show them how to set their prices, raise their prices so they can maximize their profits. And that's why a lot of my clients call me the Prince of Pricing. Now, I want to tell you something real quick before I go into my quick motivational message. I'm hosting, hey, what's going on, Kara Allen? Check out Kara Allen. She's also a consultant, wardrobe consultant based in the Washington, D.C. area, doing a lot of great things. She's also a friend. I've known her for a long time. What's going on, Yulon? Great day, boss. Good to see you, my friend. Yulon's based in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Check him out as well. He's going back on Scopes, doing a lot of motivational stuff, life-changing, inspiration. Oh, yeah, send me a message today. That'd be great. For guys, I want to let you guys know real quickly, I am hosting a live 3-hour webcast to teach businesses, especially in the service space, whether you write resumes, whether you write love your book, get it people. Yes, thank you so much, Corey. I appreciate that. And this 3-hour webcast to teach businesses, owners, especially in the service space, whether you write resumes, if you're a coach, if you're a speaker, if you are a graphic designer, freelancer, whatever service, your dog trainer, whatever services you're in, I'm going to show you how to set your prices and raise them. I'm going to take some of the nuggets, the important salient points that I use my big clients, and I'm going to bring them and teach on this webcast. I'm going to teach you how to overcome the 3 major myths that are stopping your business from raising your prices and making more money. I'm also going to show you the 4 steps that I use to set your prices and then raise them. I'm going to have lots of Q&A during that. You're going to have a free worksheet to go through that for every product and service you have. In addition to that, I'm also going to give you I'm going to show you how to overcome 4 of the biggest objections. 4 of the biggest. So when you hear somebody say, I can't afford your price, I'm going to tell you what to say in response. If someone says, let me think about it, I'm going to tell you what to say in response. I'm going to show you how to overcome 4 the top 4 objections. And those ones can actually change the way your business. And I've learned that through my experiences. If you want to learn more, do me a favor and screenshot this. It's case sensitive. Then I'm going to go into my quick message because I got to get out of here. But here it is. It's the bit.ly link, bit.ly / raise your prices. Raise R, Y, and P are capital letters. So check it out. It's Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern. And it's literally, the cost is $49 for a 3-hour webinar that actually retails anywhere from $300 to $400 for real. It's in the email. I'll draw. Okay, no problem, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy, I'll email when you get a chance. And so when you're done, thank you so much, Mr. McCormick. I really appreciate that. That's perfectly it. So check it out. It's $49 because of the intro price. The reason I'm doing this is I'm launching the School of Economics. Okay, that's what I'm calling the School of Economics. Economics, Eka's my last name, and then nomics. The webcast is at 2 p.m. on Sunday, March 6th. After March 6th, it's $300. I just want to make that clear. And just think about it. If you can spend $49 and learn how to double your price or increase your price by 50%, what would I do for your business? If you charge $50 an hour and you can charge $75 an hour, $80 an hour, how would that change your business? Would that be worth it to you long term? I think the answer would be yes. Because I show you how to make an extra couple $1,000s by raising your price. Because the money is already in you. It's nothing about getting new customers and clients. It's just about the money's already in you. For humanity, Shannon. Good to see you. Shannon she's a survivor. She's phenomenal. I'm so proud of her. Exactly. Is the sky blue? The answer is yes. If you can say yes to that question, do me a favor. Go register. Get your seat. Seating is limited. It's a live webcast, and you also have unlimited replays. FYI. So if you get a seat and you can't make it for any reason, it's going to be repurposed and put behind a wall, and you'll have unlimited replays and access to it as much as you want. Sound good? So the people who jump on the webcast after March 6th, who don't buy until after March 6th, they're paying $300. DMT Boston, I love her. She's my favorite. She's awesome. Danielle Thompson, she's based out of Boston. She's a network marketing guru, team building expert. So check out her scopes. I think she's scoping again. I haven't seen any of her scopes in a while, so I hope she hasn't quit scoping. Right? Hello, Mr. Wall Street. Good to see you, my friend. That's the thing right there. Thank you so much. Guys, here's a quick message. Now, as it comes to motivation, I want to remind you a simple principle. What I realized in life is when you're going through difficulty, right? Because the reason you're going through difficulty a lot of times is because you're on a path to something greater. You're on a path to greatness. You're on a path to climb that mountaintop. You've made a decision in your mind to go somewhere. So you're climbing that mountaintop. And as while you're climbing, right, you realize something, that it's going to be hard. It is hard as shit. It's one of the hardest things you got to go through. Like Shannon going through what she's going through. People who are going through what you're going through. It's going to be hard. But I want to remind you of a simple principle. When you're about to get your breakthrough, that's when the toughest times come. That's when it's hard as hell. That's when the calm before the storm is. When the storm is there, the greatness comes after that. You got to understand it. Even in nature, even in life, right? When a seed is in the ground, the toughest time for the seed is not germination. The toughest time when it has to break through the soil. But the minute it breaks through the soil, it has access to sunlight. It has access to nutrients. It has access to rain and water. It has the ability to continue photosynthesis. You hear what I'm saying? Let me give you a personal example. When I was writing my book, a lot of you guys have seen the book, you've heard the book, some of you love the book, it's phenomenal. Let me tell you something real simple what happened to me. So I spent 3 years trying to get a book deal. People don't understand, they don't know this when I tell them the story. That is back when people weren't self-publishing and self-publishing wasn't the thing to do. It wasn't easy to go publish on Amazon and create space. People weren't really doing that. I spent 3 years in 2010, 11, literally 3 years, 2009, 10, 11, and parts of 12, trying to get a book deal. Every single day, I would send a query, a one-page proposal to over 250 literary agents and publishers. And then some of them, I'd write proposals every other week. Proposals are 35,000 words. I wrote for 2.5 years to people and got so many no's. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? And so what ended up happening was I had a literary agent reach out to me and said, yes, let's do this book. I wrote a proposal in about a week and a half, a 35,000 word proposal in a week and a half. We sold it to a publisher. Publisher said yes. The publisher said, we can't wait to work with you, Abon. We're excited. The good news is we want to work with you. The bad news is you have to write this book in 3 months. You have 3 months to write this book. I said, oh yeah, no problem, no problem. I go, how long do you want the book to be? The book's going to be 65,000 words. Do you know what 65,000 words are? You know how hard it is to write 65,000 words? I had to write literally over 300 pages. So I'm in the middle of writing this book in 3 months. I'm working 10 hours, 11, 12 hours a day, traveling, having clients that pay me, right, to work. In addition to that, at night when I come home, I'm writing this book. Let me get a simple principle through you guys, in case you missed it. I wanted to quit in the middle of writing that book. I was tired. I'd come home at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night and write till 3 in the morning. I was tired. I wanted to quit. I thought this was it. Why am I wasting my time doing this? I started making excuses. I created narratives in my mind. I told myself it's never going to work. It doesn't really matter. Just da-da-da-da. I created any story I can have to substantiate why I was feeling the way I was feeling. I came up with reasons to support the emotions I had. Then I realized that people who push through greatness, they're able to tell their emotions to go to hell. You hear what I'm saying to you? Because again, I spent 3 years of my life to get to that point, and now I wanted to quit. I saw the finish line, and now I wanted to quit. I looked at myself and said, how dare you? How dare you? You've been blessed with an opportunity to do this, and now this is what you want to start talking about? And so when that happened, literally, when I was able to push through, not only did I end up writing the book, not only did it end up getting published, I ended up turning into a bestseller. Not only did I end up turning into a bestseller, things have happened to me that I've never, ever imagined. It got published in Canada. If you're not hearing what I'm saying, my book ended up getting published in Indonesia. I've never been to Indonesia. Are you hearing me? I never in my life thought that was a place that was going to take me. Yet I ended up going there. Now, why am I saying this to you? So the things in your mind that you're thinking that are impediments, that are causing you to think differently, are causing you to refocus. You know, when you look at Waze, and Waze says it's recalculating, when you look at it back and you're saying that everything's recalculating, and you're thinking in your mind, I think I should just turn around and go home. You got to remember the simple principle of life. Your Waze is recalculating. The route you're currently on may be a struggle, but you're going to find that place to get to that destination, that end point. And if you quit before you get to the finish line, you will never in your life get anything else that comes to you. You know why? Because you will start to create a narrative. You'll start to create a story to substantiate why you should quit every single time the road gets tough. I just want to remind you of a simple principle. And every single day, it reminds me that I got to grind. It's hard. It's hard to grind. Hey, good to see you guys in here, guys. And yes, Stacy, you're going to love Sunday's webinar. And it sounds like a church hymn, but you are. Good morning, Nicole Hawk. Good to see you. Good to see you. Your root is, thank you so much. Get self-belief. Great to see you, man. I love your stuff. Taj Cosmetic, I haven't seen you in a long time. Thanks for being here as well. That is the simple truth and the simple principle. I want to remind you guys that simple thing. Every single time you want to quit, you are as closest when you feel like quitting, when the road is tough and it sucks, all right, and you're feeling it in your bones. Yasar, my friend, thank you so much. Cheers for that. When you look in the back and you're saying, you know what, I'm tired of this. I want to give up. That is when your glory comes. Yasar is in London. I used to live in London. I lived in London back in 2000. Why was I there? I was playing professional basketball. I was living in Croydon, in Surrey, Surrey, right? These tortoise will pass, exactly. Oh, thank you so much, man. I channel that sometimes. I love Eric Thomas and Les Brown, and I listen to a lot of these guys, and I can't, I just kind of get, I feel like I'm yelling at myself. I got to talk to myself sometimes. That's how I do it. And I was living in Surrey, in London, and I was playing professional basketball. But what people don't understand the story is I played in Switzerland the year before. The story was this. After I graduated college, while everyone else was getting a job, I was committing myself to trying to get overseas. And I spent my time cleaning office buildings as a janitor at night, so that at 12 o'clock till 3 o'clock in the morning, I was making phone calls and emails and sending them to teams overseas. That's how I had to hustle. But the hardest part was I wanted to quit at some point. Every other day I was talking myself out of not quitting. And what ended up happening, August 17th, I get a phone call from a team in Switzerland saying, we want to give you a professional contract. You don't understand. The reason why I am the way I am is because I've created experiences over the last 15, 20 years of my life to remind me every single time I can get through something. I have to grind. I have to fight. I have to work. As Eric Thomas says, I have to press towards, and I have to do everything in my power every single day to become a victor. It's not easy to be a victor. It's easier to become a victim. That's why most people become them. Right? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Practical K9. Guys, you love Nicole, thank you so much. You're always free to reach out to me, guys. I answer people's questions. You reach out to me, tweet me, send me an email. For you guys, again, if you're in a situation in your life where you're looking in the mirror like, you know what, it's time for me to call it, to throw it in. If you're saying that because evidence is showing you that you couldn't, right? A different story. I'm not saying, Hairstylist MDD, good to see you. I'm not saying quit. I'm not saying don't quit. It depends. A lot of people quit before they have any evidence. They're quitting because their emotions are telling them to. They're not quitting because the evidence is there. That's all I'm saying to you. So, Taj, hey, I love you too, Kaj. Canada's finest cosmetic person. You're worth every minute you spend in you. Press forward. Exactly, I celebrate you. I'm talking to everybody. Look, Lo, I've been in the same place. I've been in that place before. And Lo is like, Lo's been my perfect partner. She's talked me through stuff. There are times I wanted to quit things. There are times I wanted to give up stuff. And she's been one of the people in my life that's given me tremendous amounts of guidance and has pushed me towards things and caused me to look in myself and call myself out, right? I got to be able to call myself out, not feel bad if someone's calling me out because I'm not doing the things I should be doing. You know what I'm saying? And if you quit because you don't have what's in there, if you quit because it doesn't feel good enough, right? Then you'll never push through anything. You'll never get the things that you want to get in your life. That's all I'm trying to say. And so she pushes me. She makes me a better person. She forces me to be the person who I am today. And so everybody should find your person that you can find that's in the same boat. I can do the same thing for you guys. So, with that being said, you guys have been phenomenal. I appreciate that. Do me a huge favor. If you want to learn more about the webcast on setting your prices, if you want to learn how to raise your prices for your business, for whatever you do in the service space or otherwise, do me a huge favor. I'm trying to hustle, man. This is trying to take a look at this. I've been hustling 10x levels and phone's not ringing. Need to hear. That's awesome. Practical K9. We're going to talk about your prices and we can talk about other things too. Kathy E. Smith, I love it. You are awesome. There it is. Check it out. Bit.ly link. Raise your prices. And, go take a look at that, and you'll go to the site and go take a look, and you'll see. I'll tell you exactly what we're going to be talking about. It's going to show you. It's going to show you how to raise your prices, how to end up, and then we can also talk about some innovative ways to get more marketing. Hey, Practical K9, you send me an email. Please follow Four Leg Pets with Stacy. She needs you bad. Okay, I will. I'll find her. I'll find her and follow her. Yes, Shannon, that'd be awesome too. You check it out. There it is. For $49, you get 3 hours of content. 3 hours of content. It's $49. It's crazy. Like I'm literally giving it away. I had to get something in exchange. I usually do it for free, but there's something you have to do in exchange. So, say something, Stacy. Okay. Stacy, if you're there, tell me if you're here so I can follow you real quick. Please, because I'm about to wrap up. I got to get on the road. That's it right there. Go check it out. Guys, I just want to remind you. I'm telling everybody. Oh, thank you so much, Shannon. I appreciate that. It is going to be one of the best trainings. I got Andra Bola on there. I got a bunch of people on there. It's slowly people coming literally every single time. Shannon.com is awesome. For Humanities is awesome. She's literally kicking ass, and she's going through something right now. And like every time I see her post For Humanities, I'm like, I'm like one of your biggest fans. So I thank you for what you're doing and for the grind you have. There it is, bit.ly link, bit.ly.raise-your-price, bit.ly/raise your prices. Check it out. $49, you have access to me, Q&A. We set your price, we raise them, show you how to overcome objections. And we may even throw in some, maybe it's part of the Q&A, I can talk about some marketing things. So Practical K9, do me a favor, send me a quick email, and reach out to me, and then, reach out to me, and maybe we'll try to figure out how we can work. I can help you out. Get the phones ringing. Get the phones ringing. Get people picking up the phones and bringing their dogs so you can train them, right? So we can talk about that. I have other webcasts coming. So after this one, I'm gonna have another. And again, if you purchase now, you can have it forever for $49. Because after this, it becomes $300 or $400. I'm also gonna teach. Thank you so much, Yulon. After this, I'm also gonna teach how to raise money. I'm going to teach marketing. I'm going to teach Facebook stuff. I'm going to teach Instagram ads and photo editor, how to use a power editor. I'm going to teach certain things. It's all going to be around $49, and then the price goes up after it's live. So that's the whole point. Can I email you? Yeah, email me later. IamShannon.com. I think you have my information. Shoot me an email. All right, guys. You guys have an amazing day. I got to put my sunglasses on. Guys, push through. I want you to press towards. What you want to do in your life is possible. You cannot quit before you get there. Quit because the evidence tells you otherwise. Don't quit because your emotions are telling you. There it is, info@ebongeka.com. Go check that out. Thank you. Shoot me an email there. You can go to the bit.ly link to find out more about the webcast. It's going to be a tremendous amounts of experience, guys. Thank you so much, man. I got you guys. Oh, thank you so much, man. I'm just trying to fit in because it's so shiny outside. School of Economics. That's what it's going to be. Every couple of weeks, there'll be new webcasts being taught. So, all right. Love you guys.